Yay! Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I'm T.
And I'm Twizzle.
Yay! Happy Mother Loving Tuesday, because it's no cussing today, Twiz.
There's no cussing any Tuesdays, right, T?
No Tuesdays. I had a slip a couple weeks ago, but I am back on the bandwagon. I am no profanity. Okay, that is where I live, and I'm gonna get back to it. Mm-hmm.
Good job. You got this. I got faith in you.
Yeah, not sure you should, but I like it. I like that you do.
Yeah, I got you. It's like that George Michael song, because you gotta have faith.
Yeah. How was your
great musical interlude? It was great. How was yours?
It was good. It was good. Football is back, which makes me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
I do like football.
The Patriots by 1 point.
You guys lost? I'm sorry.
I believe. Yes, by 1 point.
I know. I was watching the Green Bay Packers.
Don't
you guys lost to the Dolphins. Don't feel bad. It happens every year. But it only happens once every year, so you should.
And it was only by 1.1.
Yep, every season, the Dolphins and the Pats play a couple games, and the Dolphins win one of those games, and then they continue to be the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
I don't know what you got today. Do you got coffee today, or do you got tea today?
I got coffee today, and it's blueberry coffee.
Mm.
Good morning, David.
Good morning, David. I have some tea today.
You have some tea today?
Tea, because it was quick. I didn't have time for the whole coffee pot to brew. So.
We don't have time for this, okay?
I did tea, and I love tea. I'm a big tea person.
Is it caffeinated or decaffeinated?
Caffeinated.
What's the point, guys? What's the point?
Well, I get the herbal teas at night when you're trying to settle down and go to bed, but in the morning it's got to be caffeinated. Got to get that black tea.
Got to get that black tea. I feel you. At night when I want to come on down, I drink a couple beers and go night-night. I'm kidding, guys. I drink water at night, okay? I'm 30 plus. My body don't do that no more.
There is a point, says our glorious Maxie Davisdon.
Yes,
and
there is a point.
She's right. There is a point to decaf.
Yeah, tea is delicious. Okay, so good morning, Tris. Let's hop right into this thing and talk about the holidays of the days, because we do have a guest today, so it's going to be a quick show.
Sorry,
that was a little backwards. So we have a guest today, so the segments are going to be quick, but the show is going to be the same.
Our show's not quick.
The show's not quick. The segments are quick. Good morning, Kate. David said I can't pronounce this, Twiz. I have
Schnozberry coffee?
What is that?
Schnoz? I don't know.
Good morning, Anastasia. Yay.
He's gonna have to tell us.
Word, I have no idea. Wait, is it from Willy Wonka, like the schnozberries taste like schnozberries? But I thought that was fake. I don't know. We're spending too much time on this. I'm sorry.
So what was yesterday's holiday, T?
Okay, so yesterday's holiday of the day was a super, super fun holiday, and it also ties into today's song of the day, because you guys missed it last week. It just happened to work this way. International Chocolate Day. Listen, chocolate is all that matters some days. There are some days where I would rather eat chocolate than live. If I had to pick between the two, if that had to be the last thing, fine with it.
Chocolate's your last meal, huh?
It is. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I want dark chocolate and caramel for my last meal. So good.
Mm-hmm.
How about
today? Oh, I love chocolate. I love chocolate. Chocolate is life. I don't know what my last meal would be, but I love chocolate. Today, T is Hug Your Hound Day, so go give Nico a big old hug.
I love him so much. Yay.
I love him too.
He's my favorite. And are you gonna hug your little babies because they're there with you?
Yeah, they're right next to me. I'm not gonna hug them right now on camera, but I will give them hugs.
Yay!
Yes.
Huggy duggy. Oh, tomorrow is Yom Kippur. So
Oh snap! Where did she go? Oh, T. Let me find her. In the meat. Oh, here she comes. Oh, T.
that was so weird. I don't know what happened. My computer does not like me, along with my phone. If anyone's having problems with their phone lately, I'm definitely having problems with my phone. But right now, my computer.
So what is Yom Kippur?
All right, Yom Kippur, otherwise sorry, known as the Day of Atonement, is considered the holiest day in the in Judaism. So it's one of the high holidays. It is approximately 25 hours and is typically observed with fasting and prayer in alignment with the themes of atonement and repentance. So on Yom Kippur, people observing the holiday are asked to abstain from food and drink, as well as bathing sometimes and um, other stuff. So it's a holiday where you fast and you give thanks and you
That's
atone.
beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Maxie's comment about you going to the ether and returning was also beautiful.
I
Sorry
was
for laughing in the middle of that because I read Maxie's comment in my head and I lost it.
David said, "Stop at the wrong side. You're killing me, OCD."
It's not my fault. He vanished.
I'm so sorry.
We were on the right sides.
You were, and then I went away. I'm so sorry, David. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Kate. I'm not
Thursday
sure. Mm-hmm.
is National Tattoo Story Day, which is a really cool day. All of my tattoos have a meaning or a story behind them. I don't know how many I have. I can't count right now. Let me think. 5? Yeah, I think I have 5 tattoos.
Okay.
They all have a story to them, so I really enjoy tomorrow's holiday. Tattoos don't need to have a story behind them. They don't. But some of them do, so feel free to share those stories or ask about other people's stories.
Yeah, I got a big old tattoo of a T on my arm, just in case I forget who I am.
Friday, it's also National Concussion Awareness Day. Um, yeah, I've never, to my knowledge, had a concussion. But concussions have side effects that can, if it's a really bad one, can last for a very long time. So, like, wear a helmet. If you get a concussion, I mean, just take the proper protocols because that stuff is scary. Protect your brain. My
So are
dogs
you
agree.
saying, Tris, are you saying that in your everyday life everyone should put on I'm not sure if you noticed, but Twiz right now she has ferrets. That's what she has, and that's what's making that noise. So I was going to ask Twiz if she suggested that we walk around wearing helmets all day in our everyday life, and I believe she does. Okay. As you can see, she's shaking her head yes. And we understand that's
No!
happening.
I'm trying to protect you from my dogs, but don't do that. Just protect yourself.
We were going good, Twiz. They were gonna believe it. Come on, man. Everyone just put on a helmet and go outside and live your life. That's
Slap
it.
our logo on it. Wear a
Do that.
helmet with our logo.
Do that.
Help us out.
Saturday is Batman Day. Listen, we've been training our whole lives for this. We got it. Today is our day. Okay, go Batman. I'm so excited. You guys, if you like Batman, who doesn't? Who's your favorite Batman? I love Christian Bale Batman. He's just so like dark and misty and a little broken. And that's how I like my Batman.
That's how it should be. Let's look at his
Yeah.
backstory. If he ain't broken, there's something going wrong there.
Yeah. Maxie likes George Clooney. Yes. I do like George. I love the colors of that one. It is such a bright, vibrant movie. I really like it. And Maxie said Batman and Robin is the best. Listen, if you need to laugh, boy, oh boy, you get you some Batman. It is oh, it is this is a morning show. So it is a great movie and I suggest you go watch it.
Is that what this is?
Yes. Oh, you know what I did hear about Batman, and it has ruined my life ever since. Someone told me that Batman's superpower is white privilege, and I'm hurt. Okay, I don't ever want to talk about it again. It hurts, and I'm all done.
All right.
Yeah.
What's Sunday?
Sunday. Sunday is Talk Like a Pirate Day. How'd I do? Was it good?
You were great.
So that's what you do on Sunday. You talk like a pirate. Arr.
I want you to talk like a pirate all the time.
Arr, that's all me want to do. Arr.
If you have a really good pirate talk, we suggest you take a short video of it and put it in the comments because we want to hear what your pirate sounds like.
Arr, you heard what she said.
Why don't you talk like a pirate? Go to your local pirate museum on the Cape if you are local. And I'm sure there's a pirate museum wherever you are.
Yeah, it's the Widow. Like
the Widow is awesome. It's actually one of my favorite places on the Capes. Definitely highly recommend it. It's really cool. So talk like a pirate and go have fun.
Hey. Okay. There are some promotions where you can get a free donut if you talk like a pirate at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know which ones are participating, but make sure you look out for that.
That's awesome. Yeah. Keep your eye out for those promos.
And Anastasia said it's such a good museum. I haven't been yet to the Widow, but I definitely want to go.
I will take you the second you land.
I definitely want to go.
I will take you. I've gone there so many times, because I love it that much.
Oh, I'm definitely down.
Yes. So, T's having technical difficulties. But last week, you guys didn't know our song. So we're going to tell you those clues again. And then today you get your final opportunity to put your song answers in our chat later in the episode. T, you are muted, my friend.
There we go. I was trying to fix the echo sound. And
I don't hear an echo for what it's worth.
All right.
So for the song clue, this is something you wouldn't have if you were lactose intolerant.
Mm-hmm. And for the artist clue, this person has a Netflix show centered around cooking with cannabis. Does you know who it is? And do you know the song?
With your brains.
And no cheating. Don't Google. Don't cheat. Yeah. So, yeah. In order to make sure that you don't cheat, Coffee and Teas would like you to send us all of your cell phones with all of your information immediately. Yeah, no, don't do that. So for those of you who saw the description, today we have a very special guest today. We have a very special show today. So for those of you who are unaware, our guest today is Maxie Davisdon. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That's how excited I get. That's what happens. Can't control it. So Maxie is here to talk about, they have an improv show, so in an improv podcast. And Twiz has left us. And she came back. I see what
I was trying to fix
buddy.
it for David.
That was so nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, folks. So, Maxie has something that we definitely want you to know about because we think it's super fun and everyone should join in and listen. So there's a podcast about improv and Maxie's going to tell us all about it. So without further ado, everyone, please welcome Maxie Davisdon. You are the coolest, bro.
I practice that so much, and I'm like, what?
I thought I saw you downstairs, like that downstairs, down in the waiting room, and I was like, "What is she doing over there?"
Working on my entrance. Right?
No,
and it paid off because that was awesome.
Thank you.
Super cool. Thank you. So, Maxie, we have a couple questions about your podcast.
But wait,
so
wait. What are you drinking today, Maxie?
Oh, why, thank you for asking me, a Twizzle. I am drinking peppermint tea. And it's decaf tea.
It's What's up with that, Maxie?
I can't handle caffeine. My body doesn't like it.
Well, that changes things, and I have nothing left to counter.
It makes me very unhappy to drink caffeine. It makes me anxious, so I have to go decaf.
Really?
But like, how do you function without caffeine? What's that like?
I just do. I have to, because if I have caffeine, my heart pounds and I get very anxious, and then I crash and get very sad.
Whoa.
That's understandable.
The reverse. Whereas my sister can have 3 Trentas from Starbucks and be like, what? I need another. And I'm like, that would send me into cardiac arrest, and I don't know how you do that.
That's not funny. It's just the way you said it.
But finished a Trenta, which I didn't know they had Trentas until I went with her to Starbucks. And she's like, oh, the Trenta iced coffee, please. It's 30 ounces of coffee. And she just like drinks it. And then she's like, I need another Trenta. And I'm like, how are we related?
Yeah.
Caffeine
we
is
have completely
delicious.
different things with caffeine. So I can't do caffeine. I'm sorry.
Wow, that's so interesting that your body reacts that way to caffeine. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, you live a rough road, and you know what? We believe in you.
Thank you. I need thoughts and prayers during this troubling time.
Thoughts and prayers. We're here with you, buddy. We're here with you.
So I have water. Well, I have 3 beverages. I have water, I have peppermint tea, and I have blood orange lemonade polar seltzer.
See, now that's how you get ready. That's how you get ready.
So I'm ready.
I like your pregame.
All right.
So Maxie, you do an improv sketch comedy show. What is your comedy troupe name, and what can you tell us about your podcast?
We are Improv Cape Cod. We formed early last year, and we were doing shows, and the pandemic hit, and that sucked. So but we originated with New Classics. We got the improv people from that, and we started Improv Cape Cod. We do improv shows. We do an improv podcast called Get the Get. We have about 4 episodes up on YouTube. And basically it's about a 30-minute podcast. For 5 minutes in the beginning, we just talk about random stuff. And then we do like a 20-minute run of scenes with different characters and different concepts, all relating to what we talked about. And then we recap at the end, and we have a good time with doing silly voices and building silly universes and all that. And that's been wonderful during this time. We did have an improv show in July. It was our first time back on stage in over a year, which was really, really cool. Our audience was masked. We did it at Harwich Junior Theater.
We promoted it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did. Which I was like, and yeah, our audience was vaxxed and masked, and it felt so good to perform again. And we do have an improv show next Friday at the Media Center, at the Cape Cod Media Center in Dennisport at 7. So we're going to be promoting that. And then, we just started rehearsals for our sketch show. We have a Halloween themed sketch show coming up next month. We just started rehearsals for it, and I am super excited. And there's actually no improv in that one. It's all scripted. So we have about 13 sketches in the show, and we have about 8 or 9 performers.
Do you have a website? Is there a website or Facebook page? Says David in the comments.
We have both. You can find Improv Cape Cod on Facebook. We have an Instagram, Improv Cape Cod. I believe we're on Twitter. And we have a YouTube page that has Get the Get. We also, during the height of the pandemic, we did a sketch show called Quarantine TV, where we each individually did sketches and put them together in a show. So that's on YouTube as well. And yeah, our website is www.improvcapecod.com. I don't know because com.
Got you. So
That's
you were
awesome.
talking about your the way that the podcast is set up, which I think is really interesting because do you come to the podcast with nothing?
Nothing.
You guys just think about, you talk for a little bit, again in the beginning, you shoot the S, and did you see that? I didn't cuss. Okay.
Good job, man.
You shoot the S, and whatever comes out of that, that's what you made the podcast out of?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah,
That's
completely.
insane.
We walk in because that's actually with long form improv, because there's short form improv and there's long form improv. Short form improv, it's basically like the games you see on Whose Line Is It Anyway, and they're and we do a lot of short form shows. And then there's long form. We've done a few long form shows, and I love long form, and I want to bring it back. And long form is just kind of like, instead of having these games that are called, there's scenes, there's stories, there are different long form formats you can do in improv. There's like a bunch of them. And I really love what's referred to as organic long form or free form, which is basically like anything goes. Like it all doesn't have to be like one story. It can be like anything. It can be whatever people are inspired by. And I think that's like very liberating. So we bring that into the podcast. That we just talk about whatever, and that's our inspiration. Like, we'll talk about our day, or we'll be like, oh my God, did you hear that there's like a mountain to climb in Sweden? And then it's like, we'll be Swedish mountain climbers, or we'll be, we'll just be in Sweden, and that will lead to something else. And and that actually, we kind of got the idea for that because there is a long form format called The Bat, which is basically improv in the dark, where you turn off all the lights, and it's basically like live radio. So the audience can't see anything, the performers can't see anything, and you just do like a run of scenes just sitting where you are, not seeing anything. And I'm like, well, if we can do that, let's just do kind of something similar, but with a podcast.
That's awesome.
Wow. I did not know that was the thing. I've been in theater for a long time, and let me tell you, what?
It's really cool for because I did improv training. I went through all my improv training at Improv Boston, and one level we kind of just like go through all these formats. And I think it was my 601 class we did that, and we were, I think, the first 601 class that did the bat for our showcase, because I think everybody was like, oh, well, if no one's done it, like, let's just do it. And so we just sat and like closed our eyes, and everything was dark, and we just did improv in the dark.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
How often do you guys record, and where can people pick up the podcast or listen to it?
We record about every other week. Mm-hmm. So we have a bunch of episodes that we need to edit and put out there. Right now, it's just on YouTube because we film ourselves as we do it. Gotcha. We're gonna get it on a streaming platform too that people can just like listen to. But in the meantime, you can listen to it on I was gonna say on Facebook. You can listen to it on YouTube if you search Improv Cape Cod, all one word, no spaces, and it should pop up.
Sweet. All right. Before we let you go, we have one more question for you.
Okay.
Do you know the answer to the song clue today?
I was trying to think about it. So it's something you can't live without, and it has to, or no, something that you can't have if you're lactose intolerant. Mm-hmm. And you talked about chocolate earlier. Mm-hmm. So it's something with chocolate, and I don't know. I haven't seen the show you're talking about, but I can make an assumption about the artist, I think. Is the artist Snoop Dogg? Mm-mm. No?
Mm-mm. No. You got more time to think about it then, huh?
Yeah.
I guess we're stumping people with this one.
Because I was like, Candy, Bow Wow. But I'm like, I don't know what the name of anyone in Bow Wow is. And I was going to say Candyman, but Sammy Davis Jr. is dead. So I don't know, like, what that's... and they don't.
We'll give people more hints later if they can't get it.
That's wow. Even though when I had lactose, I was lactose intolerant at one point. I think I could have chocolate. It's just interesting.
Yep, we're not saying anything else.
Okay.
We got one.
You guys are sneaky.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're saucy, is what you are. Saucy little minxes.
We try because sometimes you guys get it in like 2 seconds flat.
Right? And you're like, we thought about this for like 10 minutes.
But they have a cooking. I don't want to go on Netflix because I don't want to cheat. Who has Paris Hilton has a cooking show. I know it's not her though, and she doesn't cook it. I love that cooking show. It's wonderful. It's mindless, man.
Well, you've got time to think about it, Maxie. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Also, thank you for shouting out for Yom Kippur. That was very nice. Shana Tova. Thank you.
Yeah. Shana Tova. I love you, buddy.
You just sit and you do a little bit of this and pray, and that's what you do. But thank you for acknowledging Yom Kippur.
You're welcome. All right, folks. Make sure you follow Improv Cape Cod on Facebook at Improv Cape Cod and go to their website at www.improvcapecod.com.
Check them out on YouTube, Improv Cape Cod, no spaces. And check out their live shows when they have them.
Yes.
And check them out on YouTube as well. I forgot what space meant. I got it. We're good. All right, Maxie, have a great week, and thank you for coming on today.
You too. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Bye, Maxie.
Bye.
Oh, I cut her off.
Before we give you time to put in the song answers, we got some real quick good news for you. I'll go first. I'll go really fast. Barnacle glue inspired MIT scientists to make a paste that can stop heavy bleeding in seconds. Attempting to save some of the 1.9 million people who die from blood loss every year, researchers at MIT are using barnacles as inspiration to craft a glue that can seal a wound in just 15 seconds. And I think that is so cool because, the Cape, minus, people bleed out from accidents that happen, and it's really sad. But we also have these wonderful, wonderful creatures in our ocean called sharks. And sometimes they can bite people if you look like a seal or if you're swimming during feeding time. And a shark bite results in massive hemorrhaging, which I learned from the sign at NASA Beach the other day. But I think it would be really cool if there was barnacle paste. It's from barnacles, and it can seal up the wound, or at least stop the bleeding for a little bit until people can come. So I think that what MIT is doing to make this, I think it would be cool universally for all these different things that could happen, and for people, for paramedics, when they go to just accidents in general, they just whip out this paste that can at least stop the bleeding until they can get to the hospital. I think it could save millions of lives. So I think that is really cool and really special, and it's coming from barnacles, which is awesome. So yeah, that's my good news story. It's more of a fascination story, but
I like it. Kate said,
"Yes,
what?
Kate, there are sharks in the ocean." You don't go out during dusk when they feed. If there's a seal, also don't go out there.
Listen, you ain't got to. You can miss me with that whole speech. I'm not going. Okay, no. I'm not getting in the water. I get enough to my shins. Sit.
That's fair.
Nope. Your story was so inspirational and scientific. So my story is 100-year-old grandma sets Guinness World Record as powerlifter and continues winning trophies. I don't know how to not do this story.
I almost picked it. I was this close.
I knew it.
Yeah.
So, there's this wonderful woman. She's 100 years old. Her name is Edith Murway Trainer. She has won a Guinness World Record for the oldest female competitive powerlifter. And listen, if you look at these pictures, she's not lifting little dumbbells, okay? She's lifting heavy, what is that? 50 pounds. including the bar. Which again, you can miss me with that. Okay, I don't need to. No, it's not gonna happen. But this woman is absolutely amazing. Imagine the bone density you no longer have at 100, and now put 100 pounds on it. That's
Pretty
insane.
cool. Yeah.
That's insane. So I find her
Check her out.
absolutely fascinating. I suggest you guys look this up. And I like to watch powerlifting because I think it is just mind-blowingly just awesome. One, you have to go like all the way down. You have to lift with your legs. Do not lift with your back. Learn that one the hard way. Don't do that. And then, flipping it over your head and stuff like that. And it does not, believe me when I tell you, it does not always work well. Okay. Powerlifting does not always end well.
Not
So
for the
the
faint
fact
of
that this
heart.
woman is kicking butt at 100 is Guinness World Record worthy. So check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now is the time to put in the song answers. Our clues. Again, this song, this is something you wouldn't have if you were lactose intolerant.
Hmm. And this person hosted a Netflix show about cooking with cannabis. Yeah. Why do you guys think of that? Hey, Twiz, did you see that video of what's his name? The guy who came back from Blue's Clues?
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, Steve came back and said that he missed us and he's sorry that he left us.
And that he's proud of us.
Yes. I don't know about you. I cried. Yes, Maxie, she got it. It is Khalid's milkshake.
Milkshakes can be chocolate. And last week, one of the holidays of the day was Chocolate Milkshake Day. So,
and we had another chocolate this week. It just happened to work that way.
Yeah.
Yay. Yes.
So thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah. You guys we are a little bit over, so we're gonna get up out of here. But you guys have a wonderful weekend. Didn't I guess milkshake last week? Yes, but you didn't have the artist. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love you, Kate. She's gonna murder us.
Or I think you said ice cream. I don't know if it was milkshake. I don't know. We'll go back and look at the comments.
Word.
We believe you. We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for me, Twiz. There we go. Remember that hurt people, so keep an eye on your pain.
Stay safe. Godspeed. Wear your helmet. We'll see you next week.
Have a great week, guys. And remember, go Yankees.